Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is KHG and hopefully there's better audio quality this time as I've changed the mic. Again, this is a clipped episode. It will be 60 minutes or less. This is not a part 5. This is just a playthrough. And today I'm going to begin with my second favourite character, the Silent. Okay, let me just check. Okay, bear with me a second, guys. Okay, cool, ready now, guys. So, okay, where shall we jump to? I'm gonna go this route, so there's a couple of fights before I need to remove a card. But if I go this side, I get a few, because I like the question mark routes. So I'll go this way actually. Obviously I need to see what I get first. I take the rare, that's the one rare card I don't particularly like. I'll go to the right actually because as you can see, Flaming Elite there, that's for a piece of the key. So floor 1, as you guys know by now, relatively simple enemies. Usually on floor 1 I overprotect by choice to keep the life up. There won't be a crazy amount of commentary, but there will be enough so the video isn't silent, nice and relaxed. As you can see, there's no defense card, so this time I just hit what I've got in my hand and deal with the damage. Yep, as you can see, I got rid of the blade there in order to give myself more defense. Even with 3 defense, I'm still gonna get hit for 3 damage, but again, it will be healed fine at the first bonfire. I always pronounced that wrong. This time I'm just gonna finish the guy off. There you go. First card I'm going to pick, and usually I go for poison every time, but the 9 and draw 1, discard 1 helps with circulating cards. So that's what I'm going to do. I have been playing off stream to try and get more comfortable with different characters, but I've not had much luck on Ascension 2 with the defects so far. However, I will be doing a defect live stream at some point. So with the new card doing 9 damage, I took out an ordinary blade. Some of these early fights, even though they're not a problem, they're just annoying, to be honest. While with certain characters they're annoying, especially when you're used to a degree, blitzing through them with different characters. Luckily they're not attacking this round, so I can apply weak to the biggest guy, hit 9 damage to kill that guy, drop that card, because again, no attack by the enemy, so and focus on block again, but of course if you get the vulnerable, it's always nice. And I'm going to discard the slime again. Excuse the slightly low energy, but it's just the time I record these, and I'm making sure I speak at a deliberate cadence so that it becomes clear on the mic. Because thanks to the very helpful comments on the last few videos, I was made aware of a mic issue. So you know who you are. Thank you very much for bringing that to my attention. And hopefully, even though it's a small thing, hopefully this improves the quality. Well, as always, my entire channel is built on no editing, everything live, so any upgrades I do make are in the realm of microphones, and in the future there will be a cam, but that is when I'm more financially able to sink money into that. So usually this, this battle I've never liked, to be honest, regardless of character. It's not because they're difficult as such, it's just the amount of enemies, to be honest. So of course the smart thing is to discard the unplayables. Put a bit of weak on the guy at the back because he hasn't been touched yet. Of course it isn't a guy, it's some sort of CPU construct, but you get the deal, guys. And also, while I remember, thank you for the kind comments on the last few videos about helping certain viewers relax, which is part of the reason I speak the way I do and have the demeanour I do. I like to make people feel comfortable, relaxed, and enjoy their time, basically. There may be times in the future, depending what the game is, where there's slightly more high energy. Because I've recently downloaded Divinity Original Sin. I have mentioned that before, don't worry, I'm not going crazy. And I pre-ordered the Dragon Run RPG trilogy. That's due for automatic download in about 10 and a half days. So there's going to be some good RPG content. And the way I play it's going to be very relaxed. There's going to be lots of interaction with you guys. As you can see, this particular battle does drag on when you haven't got a varied deck, especially if it drags on a little bit too long. Your hands will get full of ethereal cards. Yeah, that's how I pronounce it, ethereal or ethereal. Also, at some point in the future, this is random, but for those who are interested, the multi-award winning RPG Disco Elysium, about where you take over the life of a cop and you can shape his brain to however you see fit while solving a murder. I will be doing a playthrough of that, completely guided by the audience, depending how many of you arrive live, or it can be guided by the audience in the comments. Why didn't I use the block card? This is what happens when the battle's been going on for a long time. I've not done well with this. As I say, this clip episode, as of lately, will be 60 minutes or under. But we have a long time to go, so if I get unlucky and I get downed in this run, there will be more, of course. I will try and avoid the defect, as the last few videos were defect heavy, even though there's nothing wrong with that. But you know, it's nice to show you different characters. I might be able to claw at least to Act 2, hopefully. Taking the second key, because I've never logged to the ink bottle, to be honest. I'll be taking the full 8 damage here. And at the end of the turn, they will both be done. Nice and quick there. I'll take the 0 because it's basically 3 damage. This fight isn't a problem if you have a reasonable amount of health. Unfortunately I don't at the moment. But I've learned over time to try and always go for the wizard first. Well, 8 shield is better than nothing. I should have used the energy, to be honest. So as you can see, I use my bonuses there to be able to boost the power of defensive cards and also poison everybody in the battle. Because the poison will take care of most of it. If not this turn, definitely next turn, as you can see by the green bars. Just in case they do get an attack off, I will cover it. Well, nope, I got my timing right with the poison there. Yeah, this run isn't great. There's not a lot of healing opportunities. I'll be giving up an attack this turn to try and sturdy up the defense. Not much I can do, to be honest. Again, with it being floor 1, the base deck isn't exactly exciting, but regular viewers will know that already, so it's a case of getting enough base attack where you can beat the gatekeeper characters such as the what's his proper name, the orc goblin or something, the big red fella that gets angry every single turn if you use anything other than attack cards. As said, I will be playing a lot off stream just to get more familiar with the internal workings of how the game is, meaning, you know, becoming familiar with concepts and what's the best cards to play, and you know, basically the things we do when we really enjoy a game and want to become better at it. Reducing the strength is a great card, so yep. I've done the best I can in regard to defense there, and I think I survived this turn purely because they're not attacking, but other than that, I think I'm probably done. Yeah, so the next run, if I were to be beaten here, will be the Ironclad, the original first character. Ah, they tangled me. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get beat here. Because in total... Oh, hang on. Well, I beat through the actual battle, but I'll be honest with you guys, I wasn't recording this. I'd abandoned the run at this point because I mean 23 life on an actual actor boss isn't great. But stranger things have happened, and as the old joke says, yep, 4 seasons so far. This card is great though, Endless Agony, because the more you use it, the more it ends up in your deck. Literally the mirror of the anger card for the Ironclad. Ah, I forgot to use the potion, that would have helped. Sure it was a strength potion, yep, okay. As you can see, 35 damage coming in. With luck, I have exactly 35, so this should be the end, and it is. So that was the first one. Right, so there's comfortably roughly 30 minutes to get our teeth into the next play. So it will be the Ironclad, it will be Ascension level 1. Usually lean heavy into attack or heavy into block multiplication to overwhelm the opponents. That's how I actually won my first playthrough. This helps in regard to getting further in the map without taking damage. Okay, so I can afford here, because of this card, to take off an ordinary blade. Ooh, well done. Blue candle isn't really a desirable relic, so I'll take the sapphire key. Do I need to go to the store? I can remove a card actually. Oh no, the price has gone up. Okay, well in that case I'm taking this card for now. Because at the end of every battle you get 6 HP back. It's part of the, is it Burning Blood? Yeah, Burning Blood perk this character gets. And there you go, fully up to health. Now this card, same as Endless Agony, 3 damage. So you might as well use it. Cause I'm full health, I can upgrade. Now it usually would be this card here, or I'm tempted just for this time only to do that instead. 3-8 damage. Well, I think due to the nature of my big chunk bash card there, I think I'm going to upgrade this. Yeah, definitely gonna do it. And if there's a next time in regards to upgrades, which there should be, assuming this battle goes, and it will because of the 1 HP. Definitely going to have the double strength there. And I'm going to see, the smart thing would be recall a key, but I'm going to upgrade, and I think I'm going to go for a limit break without it exhausting, so I can double the strength. Depending how long the battle is, you can literally keep up doubling strength over and over again. I like that block. If you don't have block cards, you get a minimum of 6 block if you're not able to oh, I didn't have ordinary strength to double in the first place, my mistake. So 12 damage or 8 damage into vulnerable. I'll take the vulnerable. There you go, giving 6 thanks to the block. I'm not sure what the real name is, let's have a look. It's called Orchidalcum or Orichalcum. Orichalcum, there we go, that's what I call it. Obviously I lose health using that card, but I do get 6 health back at the end of the battle. For me at the moment, the biggest card I have is literally the Thunder that plays vulnerable. This card's great as well, so I'm going to pick this card. So yeah, I need a card that gives you strength in order to use that to double it. So I need to remember that for the future. I definitely will be using this. Obviously I'll be taking damage here because there's just not defense cards. I like this card, I will be upgrading that at some point. Wipe out the first one at the cost of life. Again, I appreciate I'm not saying an incredible amount on this particular clip episode, so apologies for that, but sometimes the area or level is at a basic enough point where it speaks for itself. But obviously I will give my opinion in regard to why I'm picking certain cards, the synergy I'm hoping for, you know, the important things to think of. Boom, that was nice. Ooh, double upgrade and a piece of emerald. Now I like this one because if you can get extra turns, you can get minimum of 15 damage at the moment, or for one you get 8 damage to everybody. I'll take Whirlwind for now, because in previous plays a long time ago, Whirlwind did save me a lot. Okay, so definitely take away another ordinary blade thanks to the other cards. Taking money to help for the beginning of Area 2, assuming we get there, just checking on the time. Yep, so I'll finish this next battle, save up, and then it will be named Ironclad Part 1. Because I like to be under the hour, so there's no issue uploading the file, because sometimes the PlayStation likes to argue. So I think sometimes it's nice to have a slightly smaller video to watch. Okay, make them vulnerable first, then hit them with the big. Obviously I'll take 7 damage, but I do get 6 for winning the battle. So and I'm going to pick this one definitely. For an early deck, that's great. So let's heal up and then save up, and that is Ironclad Part 1, but first I'll save up. So this will be known as Ironclad Part 1, so things don't get confusing, but of course we did begin with the Silent, so in actuality it will be called Silent and Ironclad Part 1. And then from there it will again be 2-3, if needed 2-3, of course. Anyway, thank you guys, hope the mic quality is better. Do let me know, hope you enjoyed any of this. If you feel I do need to speak more, or in fact less even, you're more than welcome to leave constructive criticism, and I will take it on board and leave you a reply. So see you soon guys, this has been KHG.